back. This is Dave. We're going to do an update on the EXA garden. It's been a couple weeks since we've done a video. It's been slow the last couple weeks. It's just been hot the last couple days. So everything's been slow growing. We will do an update. We've got some Epsom salt to do every 2 weeks for that. Last week we did some Miracle Grow. I'm going to check out how the peppers are filled out since being top. We'll see what's come up and let's see the rest of the growth. It's been a couple weeks since our last EXA garden update. Our tomato plants are at 2 feet tall, so every 15 days we're going to apply some Epsom salt. We're going to put 2 tablespoons in a gallon, mix it up, and spray it on the plants. Looks good to me. All right, gonna apply some Epsom salt. You see my marigolds growing down here. I got some other flowers. Peppers have been slow growers. Loving this Epsom salt right here. And this pepper's really struggled right here. I topped off. And notice how some of these peppers, I topped this one off a couple weeks ago. Look at it, how full it is now. And look at some of these other ones I've topped off as well. Top these off. Look at these, doing fantastic. And like I said, it had been cold for about the last 11 or 12 days until the last couple days. So peppers really don't like to grow until it gets into the mid-90s. It's the passion fruit. And our tomatoes. Now see how they're filling out nicely. I gotta get some of these suckers out. And wild cilantro growing up right here. This right here was a wild pepper plant that had come up a few weeks ago, and I had recognized it from growing them before, and I just transplanted it down in here, so I have no idea what it is. I've not grown a garden in 2 years, and I used to grow about every kind of pepper there was. And these watermelons have not come up. It's not been hot. Got a few down here, some here. My marigolds. That's a Ukrainian blue pumpkin right there. Sunflowers. It's the Gajari melon right here. And look at my sunflowers. These are the original sunflowers. These came out of bird seed, and I bought some fancy ones like a week or so ago. Autumn colors, and the big giant Canadian ones, and the giant American ones. They're somewhere in here. This is the squash. There's another sunflower right there. Sunflowers can be toxic, but I've never had any issues with them. And I've got to do some more maintenance work on my cilantro. Cilantro grows into and has little pods or seeds, and that is coriander. And that's what will happen if you just let it bloom, and it will keep growing up. So what we'll do is do the thumb and forefinger, the pinch, like that. I'm going to feed my rabbits. So another tomato doing well. Loves this Epsom salt. Something back there. Alright guys, let's check back up. It's been a couple weeks since we topped these off. Remember these puny little peppers with only a few leaves on them? Go back about 3 weeks ago. Now look at them now. I think I topped most of these off. Look at them now. Like I said, there's not been much growth. It's been kind of cold, and peppers like heat. Blue pumpkin doing well. Watermelon's growing a little bit. I think those are the Charleston Grays. I had bought some of those plant seedlings. Sunflowers doing well. Got a lot of cotyledons coming up from either watermelons or some sunflowers. None of these have come up yet. I planted, I think they were yellow diamondback or something. Now these are the one of them's Ukrainian and one of them's the Russian white watermelon. Both very similar. It's got a white flesh. Don't confuse that with the white winter watermelon, which got a white outside to it and pink on the inside. I've got those seeds, but I'm not growing them this year. And look at all my marigolds. I've got, I think, 37 of them just in this corner. I will disperse those around the garden here in a few days, make it look nice. Got either a cantaloupe or a kajari coming up there, honeydew, one of them. Got something coming up right there, a cotyledon. But like I said, not much has really grown. You can see a lot of growth in these sunflowers, and these kajari melons have grown a little bit. Nothing really up. Got some cotyledons up right there. Tomatoes looking great. Look at, they're still nice and green from the Epsom salt, and we just applied another dose to it. Cilantro, and like I said, we'll do some more maintenance and trim them down like the ones on the right as opposed to those.
Welcome back, team. There's nothing like a good hoe. I'm sure you've noticed all this foliage and weeds right here in the aisles of the garden. A weed is any undesirable plant. That's not a problem with the hoe. Just don't want to get too deep and dig up some of these roots that are in these mounds right here. Just be real meticulous about that. Coming right up. Use that corner right there. You kind of use it to pull stuff out right up underneath the root ball of these weeds. Just like that. Pull them on out. tool I like to use is a grading rake. Once we've scraped the surface off these, the thatch of these weeds, we're just gonna try to pull some of the foliage, loose foliage back.
Team, you can see what a good job the rake and the hoe did to eliminate a lot of these weeds, which will steal a lot of the nutrients for our target vegetable plants here.
Team, I appreciate you tuning in to this episode. Just remember, a good hoe and a good rake are essential for garden maintenance. We'll probably have some more EXA garden updates in about 10 days or 2 weeks. Y'all have a wonderful rest of the holiday weekend. Have a wonderful week.